Nice. So, Drake, what are you getting here today?
I'm getting a mullet.
Actually, what do you got going on right here?
About 4 months worth of not getting my hair cut.
Damn. So, what kind of look are you looking for?
Looking for a mullet today.
You want to do anything with the facial hair?
Just the sideburns and just a little trim on the facial.
All right. And then, do you want to lower this at all or nah?
Yeah, just a little bit, but not much.
Do you want to lower the back at all or nah?
Uh,
Or more like lower the volume, like weight, density?
yeah, just so it's not just drooping, so you can still see the curls a little bit, but it's not like loose curls where it's just dragging to the ground.
Bet. And then, do you want the eyebrows?
Yeah.
All right, brother. We're going to get you right.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another haircut tutorial. But yeah, right now I'm just washing my client's hair because his hair was I'm pretty sure he just got out of bed and literally didn't do anything to it. And then for the change that he wanted, I had to make sure that it was good, nice and clean, so whenever I do go to cut it, I can get the most out of it, or he will get the most out of it, because I care about all my clients. So right now I'm just brushing through the hair, really trying to separate the sides from the top, trying to really section off the hair. And as I pull up, he said he didn't want a lot off, but I do need to take off quite a bit on the sides. So right now I'm going through with the scissors and taking about as much as I can without taking too much, so I can make the shape that he wants, which we are making a mullet, as he did say in the beginning of the video, and work my way all the way around the head. And then on the top, I'm just taking not too much, just enough to where the front can just curl up and have a nice look, and work my way all the way to the back. And in the back, he also asked for a little bit of density to be taken off, so I am going through, taking my blending shears and just hitting it a couple times just so the volume goes down in order for him to get a nice curly look, as you can see here. Now I'm going to the side and I'm gonna start the fade on the side. He just wants a tapered look, so yeah. Right now I'm going at the side of the head with a 6 guard, taking all the way up because I know I already scissored it off and the side is already pretty well blended, or I got a nice rough draft to work with. Now I'm coming at this with a 4 guard, going back at it with the shears. Now I'm going for the trimmer, making my initial line so I can start the fade. Please don't press too hard as I do this. I put the teeth at the skin, but in reality most time you should put it the other way, but please be very gentle. And then under that I go back with my Gold Effects trimmers to give it more of a finer cut. Now I'm using my fade blade now, and I'm opening it up just a little bit or I'm opening it up all the way just so I can get a nice initial line. And then as I go through, I did close it, open it up as I go up. Now I'm at the 1 guard and I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm closing it and I'm making my way up little by little. So first I want to make about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and then as I go up I want to open up the guard as well, opening up the lever on the side of the clipper. Yes. So make sure to continuously brush as you do this, because that is one of the most important aspects when cutting hair. You need to be able to see what you are cutting. If you don't know what you're cutting, then you're not doing your job. I'm coming at this with the 2 guard. I do have it all the way open because I do not want to take away from how dark it is, but I do want to take away from the top just a bit because I know I came at it with a 4. I'm coming at this with the tapered blade closed, and then I do work my way up. So same systems and processes as before with all the other steps, is just now with the tapered blade, and now you can see the fade really coming together. Just a rough draft, not the finished product. And I am pulling out the 0 guard as I am seeing a little bit of a detail work that I do need to use, but I don't want to take the tapered blade all the way open because I'm afraid that I will take away too much. So I'd rather be safe than sorry, and if I don't like it, I can come back at it with the tapered blade open. Now I'm gonna go with my trimmers and start the edge work on the C cup. First make my initial point where I want to connect to, work my way down, and now connect the bottom to the side. And now you can see the C cup is made. Clean up the back. You don't want to take away too much because he still is trying to have the mullet. And now, as you can see, I'm coming back with this with the taper blade because a little bit of more detail work that I can see could be done. Now you just do the same thing on the other side. Fade blade all the way open, taking it about a ½ inch to an inch up. Not trying to take it too high, but just enough to where I can have enough space to actually give a fade. And make sure to close it whenever you're, or work your way back down, close it, work your way up. Same thing as everything else. Doing a little bit of shear work as I see a dark spot, because I realize that I'm going to need that space later in the cut. So now I'm taking the one guard, taking about an inch and ½ inch up, and then the same thing, open it up, work my way up, and really flick out as I'm doing this. I do not want to make no harsh lines because this will make my job 10 times harder, and all honesty could destroy the whole fade. But now I'm taking the 2 guard and I'm having it all the way open, really attacking it. I know I did the same thing here as the other side for 6 guard, 4 guard, and possibly did the 3 guard as well, because that's what it seems like I used. Now I'm just using the taper blade close, working my way up, open it up, and as you can see, the fade is slowly coming together. Not a finished product, but for sure a nice rough draft to work with. Now you see me edging up the back of the, or the behind the ear, and yeah, make sure not to overcompensate when you do this, because you just want to keep the shape. You just want it to be subtle, not drastic, and do not press hard back there, because you will cause your client to bleed if you take it right above the ear. As you stretch it, there's a little thin piece of skin that is very easily irritated to where it can bleed, and it is just honestly not a good look. Now I'm cleaning under the eyebrow, as I like to shape my eyebrow like this because it gives me more control and I don't have to worry about really essentially cutting the client in this. This is just a rough draft, as you do come through and go with the razor blade right after this. Sadly, my body was in the way in this footage, so there would be no razor blade, but yes, do go on the razor blade and maintain the shape that's already there. Don't do too much. Now I'm just cleaning up the back of the head because a lot of clients don't really, it looks a lot cleaner when you do this, honestly. Just take a little bit of hairs, give it a nice clean look, so whenever your clients have a man bun in or whatever, or they just want to put their hair up in general, it'll just look a lot cleaner for them. The end of the video. Thank you for tuning in. If you learned, please comment down below if you want more of these. Thank you. That's crazy.